Johnny, we know each other since we were like 14, 15 years old in the Bronx. A lot of people don't know that you're from the Bronx originally, right? Well, you're from New York originally.
Right. Oh, yeah, I was born and raised in the barrio,
Okay.
but I did work a lot in the Bronx, and that's where we met.
Right. You were with Gus Colon at the time.
Yes, I was with Gus Colon, and talking about Gus Colon, that band had a lot of bad musicians that you know, like, for example, Eddie Montalvo was there, Rey de la Paz sang one time. A lot of great musicians came out from that band.
Your uncle, right? May he rest in peace. Eddie was with that band at one time. Your cousin, Teresita, que falleció.
No.
Weren't you related to him?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you're talking about Eddie Ortiz.
Eddie Ortiz.
Yeah, no, he was just a good friend of ours, you know. He was in the band. Eddie Ortiz, yeah, he played tres and he played bass as well with the band.
Okay. So was that like the first kind of popular known band that you worked with?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I was 14 years old, and back in the day, it was the youngest band, which was recorded with what label was it? Oh my God.
Something about a rooster, or was that the name of a...
Yeah,
one of the
Adán y
CDs,
Eva.
right?
Adán y Eva was one of them. Creeping Up was the other. Yeah, I did 3 albums with them.
Wow, and that was like 1973?
1972, 71, man.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out the label back then with Estaba Tony Pastrana. Anyway, it was just one of those labels.
Yeah, okay. So then, when did you move to Puerto Rico?
1973, my dad and my mom decided to go to Puerto Rico, and I didn't have any other choice. I was still a young kid, and 1974 was when I joined La Sonora Ponceña.
Oh.
Smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon, thank you.
No, thank you.
No?
Thank you.
Okay. 74 is when you joined Ponce?
Yeah, I joined Ponceña in 1974
Wow.
as a bongo player.
How did that happen?
You know, I was in the beach with Rafi Rizari, as a matter of fact. We went in La Playa, Dia de San Juan, and we were jamming, and Ismael Rivero was there, Cortijo was there, Cortijito was there. There was just so many, Roberto Rovena was there. It was just a day of jamming in the beach. And that's when we heard the word that the Ponceña was looking for a conga and a bongo player. So Rafi was the one like really pushed the issue, like called him.
Wow.
So I got that.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. Rafi was the one that kept on pushing me because Rafi and I, when I came to Puerto Rico, I found out that there was this guy named Rafi. He's a timbalero, and then to make the story short, him and I got together and we became very good friends. We were jamming out there in Puerto Rico.
And then how long were you with Ponceña?
I did with them 16 years, man. 16 years.
More, sir. Gentlemen?
No, thank you.
You want to drink something?
Diet Coke?
Diet Coke? How about
I'm good.
Sure.
Thank you. I did 16 albums with them.
Wow, 16.
It's crazy, right?
Wow.
Yeah, 16 years with them, which was my school, you know, being next to Papa Luca.
So 16 years and 16 albums, you did like an album a year? Is that...
I think I did more than that, man. I think I did like 18, because I remember we still have one like under the shelf with Celia Cruz that we did one with Celia, but we did 2 albums, but one didn't come out. Oh. So that's, you know, like under the shelves and shit.
Wow. So talk a little bit like the highlights.
Yeah, so, you know, I you know, being with Papa Luca, I learned so much, man, you know. Like, I like to, you know, I write songs now. And that's one of my motivation was with Papa, you know. I learned a lot from him. And I did study him so well. Maybe people don't know that that's not true. But if you could check out, like, for example, my CD, you know, I have a little taste of Ponceña. I have it in my heart. So when I do write songs, Ponceño automatically comes out, man.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, you could tell. As a matter of fact, you recorded that album with me.
Yeah, yeah.
And Papa was in the album too. So
Yes,
yeah, so highlights. Ponceño was my they were the one that opened the doors for me, and I travel. Basically we travel all over. South America and the United States. We perform many times in Madison Square Garden. But now my highlight, my dream it became true, because when I was a young kid, I used to like practice with La Ponceña, practice with Tito Puente, but now I'm playing with Eddie Palmieri, which I studied so much with La Perfecta, El Conjunto La Perfecta, Sammy Lopez, Manny Oquendo. Those cats were in my blood. So now I'm playing with Eddie Palmieri, and it seems like it was yesterday. It's been already 11 years I'm going to be in the band.
Wow, 11 years.
And it's just, I've been very fortunate to be playing with like the baddest dudes in the Salsa, Papa Luca and now Eddie Palmieri.
Yeah.
And that's another person that I just love dearly, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Being humble and the genius that he is, Eddie Palmieri, as being a band leader that's always looking forward for us to sound the way we should sound. And it's just been a blessing,
And he's such a nice man, too.
Yeah, man, he's great, man. I love him dearly, man. He's a great father. He's a great musician. He's a genius, and the way he takes care of us is just. I've never had anybody treat me seriously, guys. No band leader there has treated me like Eddie Palmieri. So, and I worked with all the bands in Puerto Rico. Once I left Ponceña, I went on a freelance. I played with Bobby on the thing. I played with Frankie Ruiz, with Ray Ruiz, and it just keeps going, Gilberto Monroy, Sophie, La Molense, and lots of recordings. But Eddie's the man right now.